to predictability. The milkman, the paperboy, evening TV. Everywhere you look, there's a heart, a hand to hold on to. Everywhere you look, there's a face of somebody who needs you. Everywhere you look, when you're lost out there and you're all alone, life is waiting to carry you home. Everywhere you look, everywhere you look.
What up, SL? It's Eduardo.
And it's Josh, back with your Wednesday's news.
Josh, what month is it again?
It's March.
And you know what happens in March?
March Madness! Tennessee's going all the way this year. I got my whole bracket set, everything. They're going all the way.
Oh, I mean, yeah. But it's also reading month. Reading month.
Oh my gosh, yes! That reminds me, NHS versus Key Club book drive is beginning for March's reading month. Let's hear a little more about it.
What's up, guys?
Dude, is that the Ultimate Star Wars book?
Yeah, why?
Dude, where'd you get that? I've been looking for that everywhere.
I mean, it's mine.
Really? How'd you
Yeah.
not get bored of it yet?
I mean, this is only my third time reading it.
Are you bored of it?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably sell it.
Don't sell it. You should donate it to the March's Reading Month book drive in the comments and in the library.
Seriously, dude, that sounds like a great idea.
It is.
Bye!
Wow, Luke Lambistis, everyone. Speaking of books, let's hear from some of our teachers about books they recommend that we pick up perhaps for long car rides or flights on our way to spring break.
Alright, so I actually have a trilogy that I would recommend, and I know that everyone's heard of it, but not everyone has read it. So I would recommend The Hunger Games just because it is a great storyline to follow, and the movies are great as well.
If you are into fantasy, I would highly recommend the young adult series that starts with Shadow and Bone. It's the Shadow and Bone trilogy because they're amazing, and the author, Leigh Bardugo, is really good at world building. I'm actually reading one of the duologies that she has right now, so I would give it a look.
I am Mrs. Stewart. I'm currently reading The Secret Keeper of Jeff Hood. This is the follow-up to The Henna Artist. I'm really enjoying this book. I like that it's told from different characters' perspectives, and it kind of ties in what happened in The Henna Artist as well, so I would highly recommend this book.
All right, a book that I would recommend to students is called The Things They Carried, and it's by Tim O'Brien. He's an American novelist. It's a collection of kind of like short story vignettes. His prose is very interesting. It's literary in nature, but it is about the things that soldiers on the ground in Vietnam carried with them, literally and then also metaphorically. And so I think that it is, if you have interest in war and the Vietnam War specifically, but also kind of his literary prose brings it to life. I think it's a great book.
Wonder's a great book. It's uplifting, inspirational, has a great story. Long Way Down by Jason Reynolds is really interesting, and it's also creative writing within it. It's a quick read. Highly recommend this book. And finally, anything by John Green. This is one of his most recent ones. Turtles All the Way Down, but anything by John Green is always a good read. So happy March's Reading Month.
Also, NHS is now offering group tutoring on Tuesdays from 2:20 to 3 o'clock in the cafeteria. There are 2 to 3 tutors available for each subject, and subjects with a higher demand are separated into smaller groups.
Josh, are you okay?
No, man, this weather's just been way too goofy lately.
Yeah, it's been kind of weird. Let's send over with Nick with the weather.
What's up, SL? It's Nick with the weather. Today we will have a high of 68 and a low of 32. Before I send you over to the week's forecast, how about I tell you a joke? So, what's the difference between a nail and a boxer? Think about that while I send it over to the week's forecast. So, what's the difference between a nail and a boxer? One gets knocked in and the other gets knocked out. Well, that's all the time we have today. Why don't I send it over to my beautiful anchors?
Thanks, Nick, for that Funny joke, I guess. Anyways, Penny Wars will run from Monday, March 14th through Wednesday, March 23rd.
This year, pennies and cash count as positives and silver coins count as negatives. The class with the highest positive balance will win pizza to be delivered on Friday, April 8th. Feel free to sabotage other classes with silver coins.
All money will go to the Jacob Michael Davis Foundation, which assists families dealing with childhood cancer in honor of Eric Davis' son. Let the games begin, Southline.
Hey, speaking of games, let's pass it over to Stephen Bosworth with the sports.
What's up, SL? Steven here with today's sports news. Next week on Friday, March 25th, before we leave for spring break, there will be a staff versus student basketball game as the halftime show. If you are a senior, specifically girls are needed. Please let Mrs. Keenan know if you would like to play. Baseball tryouts for freshmen, JV, and varsity continue today and tomorrow in the main gym. Freshmen will be at 3 to 5, JV 4 to 6, and varsity 5 to 7. Track also started this Monday and has practice from 2:45 to 4:15 out on the track. That's all for sports today. Let's toss it back over to Josh and Eduardo.
Thanks, Steven. Senior Video is still looking for more videos from elementary school. Let's see a little bit about what Senior Video needs from you.
I'm wrong. Should have done better than this. Please, I'll be strong. I'm finding it hard to resist. So show me what I'm looking for.
Well, SL, that's all the time we have left.
Bye, SL. Be sure to wear green tomorrow for St. Patrick's Day, or I'm going to pinch those cute little cheeks of yours.
I'm not going to wear green.
Hey, feeling good, like I should. When in dark, walk